What we do here is go back.
According to TMZ, Steve Wilkos charged with DUI in a car crash. Take a good look at him, people. Take a real good look at him, people. Damn! Is he drunk? Is he high? Is he under the influence? How come so many of the celebrities you put your false hope into have the audacity to get up and say that they're sober and criticize the world, but yet themselves live with deception? I'd have had more respect for this man right here and anybody of the likes thereof if he'd have got on the stage with a drink in his hand and say, look, I deal with drinking, you deal with molesting your kids, you deal with sexual immorality, you deal with this, that, and the third, than to sit there and pretend like he have no afflictions when the Bible say many are the afflictions of the righteous, and he's not the righteous, I am, and God will deliver us from them all. The Bible also says that those who fall into mischief, in Proverbs 24:16, that the righteous shall fall 7 times but and rise again, and the wicked shall fall into mischief. Damn! When you causing car crashes because of your choice to be under the influence, when you have lied to millions and millions of people who have watched your show, viewed your show, been on your show, leading people astray, I don't have no respect for you. Mr. Steve Wilkos, I can tell you like I'll tell anybody else that I come face to face with. Live your truth. Live your truth. So many people are afraid of living their truth because they won't have celebrity status, or people will look down upon them because of what they do. I have more respect for a person that can say, I smoke weed and drink a little wine and smoke cigarettes every now and then, and still can come forth with some wisdom and truth to try to help people and not hurt people, than for somebody like you to have a platform as big as yours to be under the influence of what drug? Of what choice? I know one of the drug of choices is that you like to lie. Lying is a drug of choice. And when you lie, then that drug of choice leads you into other drugs of choices. So what I'm saying here, people, is let me know what you think about this right here. I'm going to read you a short piece of information about this man. And then you leave your thoughts and comments down below. Subscribe, like, and share if you haven't already to this channel. And let's face it, guys, we all have something that we are dealing with. That's why I like to do these celebrity stories. Not to drag them through the mud, not to shame people, not to condemn people, but to see the light in it, to see the hope in it, to see in the what not the fuck to do in a situation like this, okay? And this story is got great content in it. I thank you so much for listening to it, and God bless you all. Okay, guys, so the little piece of information says here from, again, I'm getting this report from TMZ.com, and I'll leave the link below, and I'll let you go ahead and, filter through this story yourself to make whatever you can out of it. But together we'll make this out of it. At 6:15 p.m. Pacific time, cops say as part of an investigation into Wilkos' accident, a search warrant for his medical records was secured, and it discovered his BAC was .29, and way over the legit limit the afternoon he crashed his car. Now, for those of you who BAC is .29 right now and don't know what it is, it's your blood alcohol content. Yes, your blood has alcohol content in it. Not only are you inebriated, but your blood's inebriated too. How about that? Anyway, it's your blood alcohol level, your BAL or your BAC, your blood alcohol content. Okay, so like there was a warrant issued for Steve's arrest, but he turned himself in Wednesday evening in Connecticut. So this took place in the state of Connecticut. He's been charged with operating under the influence and failure to drive right. He was released after posting a $1,500 bond. So, again, this whole deception about being so perfect in the eyes of who? When everybody has issues. The only thing is some of us choose to be real with our issues publicly and others of us try to hide it until they can't hide it no more, and then all the walls come crumbling down. And that basically separates the men from the boys and the women from the girls. It's how you definitely handle your truth. Steve Wilkos here is not handling his truth well. You all know him from the daytime talk show, 9 o'clock Eastern time, the Steve Wilkos show. He's dragging and ragging families. His ratings is going up. Some people he may be helping legitimately, and others he may just be getting for views. And I always said then, and I stopped watching him pretty much when after the first year or so he probably came out, he's drunk, he's high, he's on some bullshit that doesn't need to be in front of the public eye unless he's going to be real with it. Have a seat in your own chair sometimes.
Bitch. And this video right here is for every single person who needs to have a seat. Here's a seat. Have several. Child, please have a seat. I don't give a fuck, but I'll give you a seat. Take a seat in every chair in Madison Square Garden. Get up. Now take a seat. Have a seat. Some of y'all need to have several seats in every arena that ever was. Glue a chair to your ass and have a permanent seat. Girl, sit down. Take a seat. Have several seats. Sit down all around the world, child. Have a seat. Take a seat. Have all the seats on the Titanic. Take several seats. Take a seat over there. I think that's electric. Take a first-class seat on a crashing plane, girl. Have several seats. Have a seat. Oh, are there no more chairs? Take my seat.
That's what I do here. I don't go out judging anybody. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't drink when I drive. I ain't gonna say I don't drink, but when I drive, I don't drink. He drink and drive so we can talk about it. Hell, I mean, it is what it is, guys. Let's do this together. The only way this community is going to heal, black, white, or indifferent, is when we start to address the bullshit. So basically, Steve Wilkos just confessed to TMZ. He lied when he told us the horrific car crash in which he was involved last month was the result of him being distracted as he reached for his glasses. He was actually under the influence of alcohol. So why didn't they say, this is another deception with the damn media. DUI is driving under the influence. DWI is driving while intoxicated. Okay, under what? DUI usually refers to me as drugs. DWI usually refers to me as alcohol. So let me know what your thoughts are down below with that. Do the research, get back to me. Let's help each other grow. Basically, this car flips on West Avenue after striking poles and trees Sunday. Driver transported to hospital. There's a website there. You can check that out. TMZ is bragging here, y'all. We broke the story. Wilkos stroked several poles in a tree before the vehicle rolled over. He went to a hospital for minor injuries, and his show was put on ice for a few days while he recovered. Hell, his show should be put on ice for life. Just for lying. Just for deceiving. If you people still go out there and support this man and he have ratings like he had before, then I know where your soul is. I know what you like. I know how you ride and die for people who lie. Y'all can put him to bed by just not following him. Since he didn't want to be real about his alcohol use or allegedly drug addictions, y'all be a fool. Not to call any man a fool, but the Bible talks about fools. But you would be foolish to go and support this man. Support the lies. People make mistakes, but hell, I made mistakes, but I'm being real about mine publicly. I don't have no reason to sit here and deceive anybody to get my views up, to get to 1,000 subscribers, to get my website up and running. Hey YouTube, so I'm on Amazon.com. Well, actually, it's my website. It's at Wix.com. It's Murray Markets Me. Well, it's up and running, but moving to the point where it's making enough money to sustain me. That's deception at its greatest. To pretend like you have no problems, but then always pointing a finger at everybody else or magnifying everybody else's problems like you don't have any and like they're the only ones who go through this bullshit. Well, folks, the link is down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. For those who've been riding with me for day one, I have a giveaway coming up just for you all. Let's see. Today is the 26th, I believe. Or is it the 27th? Whatever the day is. I believe it's Thursday. Definitely, I'm going to have a giveaway from my 89 strong, and then I'm going to do what's called the 30-fold, 60-fold, 100-fold, and I'll explain that in a separate video. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. I really appreciate you for stopping by these channels, for encouraging me, for putting my feet to the fire to make these channels grow, to stand out, to be unique, for allowing me to voice my opinion and accepting me for who I am. I really do appreciate that, guys. But again, I have no sympathy. I pray for all people, enemies, and brothers and sisters of the faith as well. But people like this, I mean, they lose all kind of respect for me, because at the end of the day, I have to live my life on the level that I'm living it with you 89 people who have subscribed to this channel, to say, hey, you know what? This is awesome. This girl is doing what she's doing. She's putting her story out here. She's holding nothing back. She's not doing it for any other gain but to just grow her brand and, sell her products online and connect with her people. Steve wasn't really connecting with his people. Oprah doesn't really connect with her people. Tyler Perry doesn't really connect with his people. T.D. Jakes doesn't really connect with his people. You understand what I'm saying? Because behind closed doors, everybody got a skeleton somewhere. But until you pull them mofos out the closet and start airing them out, yeah, you ain't gonna never be like Ezekiel and them dry bones or them broken bones or them unhealed bones. They're never gonna come back to life. You're always going to be living a lie. So support this channel. Let's walk in truth, because that's what it's about. It's all about truth. I thank you so much. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that bell for more some Bible tea, some just tea all together. But like I said, we sipping all the tea we can with no shade. That sinful hatred and demonic evil toward anybody. I'm not sinful hatred, demonic, or evil towards Steve Wilkos, but my spirit would tell me to draw back, not to deal with this kind of person, because he can't be real. And I have choices to choose to do that. And until you, my viewers, my listeners, begin to do that, people will always oppress you with their lies. You will always be drawn into to follow the ones who full of shit. Like Steve Wilkos, who done went to the hospital and other people taken to the hospital because he wants to get into a car and because he wants to drive and because he wants to be under the influence and screw up somebody else's life because he don't give a damn about his own. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you and God bless you.